Well, here we are. We're in 2022, and in the next following years, we're going to have a lot of DC projects. There are upcoming DC projects coming out this year, next year, and probably years after that. So today, I thought it was time for me to stop and rank all 19 confirmed upcoming DC projects, movies, TV shows, ranked from the worst to the best. Please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is Nation for those of you who are new to the channel. And you are free to comment down below your ranking of all 19 confirmed DC projects ranked from the worst to the best, just like me. Or you could just do your favorite or your number one. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on your screen right now. And also that DC playlist. That card is going to pop up above. Also, please note that this video was actually supposed to come out back in October after DC Fandom. This ranking is a DC Fandom ranking. Everything that was announced at DC Fandom, this is that ranking. I just decided to change the title a little bit. But this is that video. I've been putting it off since October. And actually, this past following week, I recorded a lot of the audio for this video in different points of time. So my voice may sound a little bit different. But all in all, with that being said, let's move right into our ranking. Kicking off my list at number 19 for me has got to go to Batwheels. Believe it or not, this is something that is coming out. But it isn't for me. It's for a younger audience, and it's not for a lot of you guys. It's for a younger audience. Introducing the first Black Robin, and I didn't even know that there was a Black Robin, so that's pretty cool that they're going to introduce him to the younger audience. And also personifying the Cars. I think, that has some merit to it because we all love the Cars franchise, right? Right? But it's just to sell toys and to entertain a younger demographic. Thus making it not really for me, and I'm not really excited for it. Though the animation does seem a little bit interesting. Coming in at number 18 for me has got to go to the Blue Beetle film and the Static Shock series or films. I think both of these are films I'm ready to see, with the new news coming out about Blue Beetle snagging a theatrical release in 2023. I think it might be a pretty decent film, considering my knowledge of Blue Beetle is from the scenes we got of him in the DCAU and on the Injustice 2 video game. It seems like it could be fun, but you never know. And for Static Shock, I know for my other African-American brothers and sisters, he is their first black hero, and the show itself is extremely popular. But I'm not as excited because I don't have that connection, and I just don't know that much about the character. Only except the fact that he is one of the most influential black TV characters, comic book characters, superheroes for a lot of my brothers and sisters. At 17 for me has got to go to DC League of Super Pets, another DC animated film where The Rock and Kevin Hart recreate this pick, but as the respective pets. Now, from the trailer, the animation looks lively and the voice acting seems to be good, but the story that they provided in the trailer wasn't compelling enough to me. And let's not forget Hollywood's reliance on incorporating pee and poop humor in children's films. Kids nowadays aren't dumb, and there should be no reason you should have to input cheap gags and potty humor for them to laugh. I'm sure I can be totally wrong, but Super Pets to me seems a little bit like a Secret Life of Pets ripoff. At 16 for me has got to go to Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Now, this is a video game coming out this year, and how I am with movies is not how I am with video games. I'm not a big gamer, and while I am slowly moving away from the LEGO games, hashtag LEGO Batman 2 is the best LEGO game ever created, fight me on that. Games like Guardians of the Galaxy that I am playing right now, it makes me more excited for this game. I am keeping my expectations lowered because it doesn't seem interesting or fun, especially because we have seen the gameplay, and I'm not really loving it. And while the idea of a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game seems fun, you must beg the question, WTF are they gonna do against the Flash, Superman, and Wonder Woman? At number 15 for me has gotta go to Catwoman Hunted. Now, last year I watched every DC animated universe film ever created, and now I am a huge fan of the animated films. Batman and Long Halloween Part 1 and 2 from 2021 were really great to me, and I desperately want to see more animated DC films. Only this one isn't set in the Rebirth universe. It has this animation style that makes it look like DC's version of, well, hentai, essentially. Well, anime. And since I'm not a big fan of hentai or anime, seeing a whole film like this doesn't sit right with me. But I have reservations because I like the animated films. Catwoman being hunted is interesting. Adding in Batwoman 2, and Jade from Victorious herself is playing Selena Kyle. I cannot wait for this film. And number 14 for me has got to go to Doom Patrol Season 4. Season 3 really disappointed me. It seemed like every episode didn't progress the story, and that every time they did, it was deemed as insignificant to the shocking, weird hijinks that happened in all 10 episodes. Doom Patrol Season 4 could turn that around, since they finally accepted each other as a team, but overall, Doom Patrol, I'm not that excited for another season. And number 13 for me has got to go to Peacemaker. This is the newest HBO Max DCEU show, and actually the first DCEU show set inside of the DCEU. For me, the trailers haven't been that great. Now, while I am excited to see this show, I am a little bit reserved because the trailers hasn't presented itself as quality, as the Suicide Squad. The jokes have been bad. The look of it seems like a YouTube short film or something shot for YouTube, like a YouTube original. And Peacemaker as a character works so much for me in the Suicide Squad. So thanks to James Gunn and John Cena, because this show would have been at the bottom of the list. I'm just not that excited for it, but at the same time, I'm intrigued. Coming in at number 12 for me has got to go to Wonder Woman 3. Wonder Woman 1984 was a step down in quality. Everyone has a bad day in the office, and Patty Jenkins had a bad day per se with 1984. Wonder Woman should really be brought into the present so we can see how much she's changed and how the death and resurrection of Superman and the formation of the Justice League has affected her. If they're still going with that whole story, and if that stuff in Man of Steel and BVS happened after the Flash film, we will see. But overall, I'm very excited for another Wonder Woman film. Gal Gadot, she's my celebrity crush. I love her. I call her my wife. I love Gal Gadot. I love her. She's so beautiful. But Wonder Woman as a character, she should definitely be brought inside the present, because what they're doing with her going back into the past and everything like that in 1984, just retconning a lot of things, I'm not a really big fan of. At number 11 for me has got to go to Superman and Lois Season 2. Now, obviously, I'm a little bit late to the party for this video because Superman and Lois Season 2 drops on Tuesday of this week. Superman and Lois was very much a surprise for me. Now, this was my most highly anticipated Arrowverse season for 2021, and I think it delivered on the action, the writing, and the drama. This season looks like it's going to do more of that, and I personally think it's going in the right direction. This show has gotten to the point where it doesn't have to reference the rest of the Arrowverse because it stands on its own just fine. Season 2 drops on Tuesday. I'm going to be watching it. Hopefully you guys check it out too. Kicking off my top 10 list for me has got to go to Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. Shazam 2019 was my favorite DCEU film for years to me. It's still hilarious. I still love it dearly. It was fun, bright, and funny, but also sweet and heartfelt. Shazam 2 seems like they're utilizing the Shazamily a lot more here, and that the villains are going to be something special. They're bringing in more monsters and more magic, and I cannot wait. I'm ready to see what they bring in store for us for Shazam 2. Well, I guess I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer because the film got delayed till 2023. At number 9 for me has got to go to Batgirl. Batgirl seems to be cool because of my love of Batman and Batman characters. I think this could do justice to the character. J.K. Simmons back as Commissioner Gordon is great, and Leslie Grace, someone I loved and one of the best surprises this year in the fantastic In the Heights, makes me very interested in this version of the character. And the best thing to me about it is that Barbara Gordon is a person of color, which is very exciting for someone like me. But it seems as though they're getting Michael Keaton as this film's Batman. And to me, it seems very weird that they're using a 70-year-old Batman as their core Batman in the DCEU. At number 8 for me has got to go to Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. When the first trailer for Aquaman dropped, I said to myself then and there that the film was going to be fire. And in my opinion, surely enough, it was. The first Aquaman was great in my opinion, and I still love it to this day. And what I'm expecting from this is another fun adventure to the Sunken Kingdom filled with some great action and more horror aspects. Amber Heard reports aside, to round it out, I think I will have a blast with this film come December. Hopefully we get to see it because I really want to see another Aquaman film. Jason Momoa feels like he's having a blast with his character. I think he and James Wan is going to deliver another fun adventure flick. Number 7 is Batman Capes Crusader. Batman the Animated Series is one of the best animated shows I have ever watched. I actually watched this show in 2021. I think like early 2021, like May, July, And I actually kind of started the show in 2020, but then the pandemic. But I think returning to this concept is a genius idea. I'm a little bit sad that it's not the same art style as the first 3 seasons of the show, and we don't know much about the show, only that it's going to focus more on the noir aspects, which could seem very interesting. J.J. Abrams is producing it, which is very cool. I think Bruce Timm is back. Overall, I'm very excited for this new Batman animated series because I'm a big fan of the animated series, but I'm also a big fan of Batman. At 6 for me is Harley Quinn Season 3. Season 1 and Season 2 are so hilarious and entertaining, but also so great. I was late to the party for Season 1, but thanks to the first episode, I instantly fell in love. The show manages to be self-aware, comedic, but also very story-centric and character-focused for both Harley and Ivy, but most importantly also, Kite Man. I'm ecstatic for Season 3 and definitely cannot wait for the series' return this year. Hopefully. Kicking off my top 5 list for me has got to go to Gotham Knights. Like I said before, I'm not a big gamer. Usually the games that I play are Lego games. Hashtag Lego Batman 2 is the best Lego game ever created. Or co-op and multiplayer. And the central idea of playing as the Bat family with your friends should be freaking fantastic. Like, I'm ecstatic about that. I want to play as Nightwing. That's my character. I love the first Robin. I love Dick Grayson, Nightwing. I want to play as him. Red Hood 2. I just want to play this game with my friends. Gotham Knights isn't set in the Arkham series, which is weird enough, but I'll accept it. I love the Bat family, and it's just something inherently fun and cool about playing as either Nightwing or Red Hood, like I said, in an interactive DC games with your friends. My only negative is that we don't know if the game is multiplayer, and we haven't even seen any gameplay of it, so I don't know how the mechanics will work. I desperately just hope that it's fun. And number 4 for me has got to go to Titan Season 4. Titan Season 3 ended a couple months back, so you can check out that ranking and that review up above. The most flawed but interesting DC streaming show today. Titan Season 1 and Season 2 are not great. Probably not even good. I would say they're okay. But another word I would use is they're fascinating. Season 3 is by far the best season, and the one I had the most fun with. But I desperately want to see another season with these characters again. That's why Titan Season 4 breaks the top 5. Most importantly, I'm ready to see Dick Grayson again. Brendan Thwaites' Dick Grayson is probably my favorite DC character on a TV show, live action TV show right now. I am loving Dick Grayson inside of this show on Titan. It's very fascinating. It's also flawed. But I feel like if they go in the same direction as Season 3, the only way that they can go from here is up. Kicking off my top 3 list for me has got to go to The Flash. The Scarlet Speedster is finally given an actual film, and Ezra Miller, since 2015, is finally given a solo movie. Obviously, if you bring back Ben Affleck and Mike Keaton as Batman and rope in Supergirl, I'm going to be excited. The story is unclear about this film, though. Is it Flashpoint or any other Flash story? I don't know. But as a Flash fan, I can't wait. But a part of me desperately hopes that the rumors of them erasing the DCEU with this film is not true. I understand if Ben Affleck doesn't want to come back, but people like Ray Fisher and Henry Cavill are actors who love their job and want to be these icons. I just think with everything that has happened with the Snyder Cut, it would be sad to see them just erase Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Ray Fisher, while 2 of them being their 2 biggest superheroes in Batman and Superman. Like I said, if Batfleck is out, that's okay. But Ray Fisher and Henry Cavill are the ones who really love playing these characters. My runner-up at number 2 for me has got to go to Black Adam. Anytime The Rock stars in a film, I want to check it out. Red Notice, Skyscraper, Hobbs and Shaw, Rampage. Come on, The Rock is in everything. Jumanji and Jumanji 2. Central Intelligence. He's like in almost every movie around this time. The Rock has been cast as Black Adam since before even BVS was released. I'm pretty sure, and it's finally coming out. The tone of it seems right. The characters that they are introducing, some of them I am ecstatic to see how they handle, like Aquaman and Dr. Fate. Black Adam to me seems like a very cool character that's on the line of both hero and an anti-hero, and how they described him in the teasers and also how they explained his origin story, it seems very interesting. And going back to how they described him as someone the world got instead of a hero, it seems like we're going to get a lot of deaths and a lot of cool action. It seems like this is just going to be the dark Shazam. Speaking of cool action, though, obviously at number one has got to go to the Batman, just like everyone else. Every trailer for the film is fantastic, and every new piece of information just makes the Batman fan in me want to squeal and cheer with excitement. I watched the trailers, all three of them actually, back to back, every day, because I just love the atmosphere that the trailers give off, the energy that they give off. I get excited just by looking at every frame in the trailer. They have cracked it. They've cracked the code. They have found the right tone, the right story, the right environment, but also the right set of characters to do something like this. My dream Batman film is Batfleck with Deathstroke and ties to Justice League. But if Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson have proved anything, it's that this film will make every Batman fanboy happy. And right now, from all three trailers, I sure am happy. This is why The Batman has come in at my number one most anticipated upcoming DC project. Alright guys, that is it for the ranking. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion. My list was certainly not the right list, it was just my list. And you are free to comment down below your ranking of all 19 upcoming DC projects that are confirmed, ranked from the worst to the best, just like me. Or you could just do your favor. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter that's going to pop up on your screen right now. And also that DC playlist, that link is in the description. Come back next time for all of the Marvel upcoming projects ranked. And with that being said, guys, my name is SDubNation. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Peace.